On the 2nd of February, the US launched retaliatory airstrikes against more than 85 targets in western Iraq and eastern Syria. Russia immediately denounced the US strikes, saying it was specifically intended to further escalate the conflict in the Middle East. It requested Monday's Security Council meeting, saying the matter needed urgent consideration.
Recent events confirm that the US is not looking for and has never sought in reality a solution to the problems in the region. The logic of their actions should be found only in the efforts at any price to preserve their dominating position in the world. Therefore, Washington has tried and will continue to try to fight fire with fire and compound the chronic disagreements within the Middle East to such an extent where it has gained for the benefit of the Israeli ally.
But the United States maintains it has a right to defend itself. It says its actions were necessary and consistent with international law. The US says it had repeatedly warned the Council that it would take further action in response to attacks or threats against US nationals and US facilities.
We will continue to exercise our right to self-defense at a time and a place of our choosing. And we will continue to hold Iran and its affiliates accountable for their destabilizing actions.
But China says the US military actions are undoubtedly stoking new turmoil in this region and increasing tensions. It added that while Washington says it doesn't want to escalate the conflict in the Middle East, in reality, it does the opposite.
We call on the country concerned to demonstrate political will and determination, take more practical actions to safeguard regional peace and stability, make less selfish geopolitical calculations, and play a constructive role that is expected of it. Madam President, today's world is becoming increasingly dangerous, and international peace and security are facing grave challenges. We're now standing at a critical crossroads. At stake is the fate and future of our world.
Both Syria and Iraq condemned the strikes as a violation of their country's sovereignty, rejecting the assertion by the US that it's protecting its civilians and personnel. The United Nations, through its Under-Secretary General Rosemary DiCarlo, once again warned against this escalating tensions. She has called on all parties to step back from the brink and to consider the unbearable human and economic cost of a potential regional conflict. Jody Jacobs, CGTN, New York.